This is Andrew Gyalog. He is a junior here at Gabriel Christian Academy. Um, Andrew, what was your path here to GCA?
Well, at first I thought that, last year I played basketball with Coach O'Neill, and I thought that since this year he'd be starting a new school, I thought that it'd be a great academic opportunity for me because the Alpha Omega curriculum, it goes much more into depth than regular school does.
So you think you're being prepared for college through this curriculum?
Yes, very much so.
Is it pretty difficult?
Yeah, it is. You gotta study hard and take all sorts of notes.
Right. Andrew, what do you like about the Alpha Omega curriculum and the switched online product that we use?
Well, first off, I like it because it prepares you for college, and then you can go at your own pace. So if you get stuck on something, you can learn it and then move on without having to go to a teacher. Like when you're in regular school, you'd have to go after school and have extra tutoring done. And here you can just keep on going through the lesson and then learn it and get it, and then when you've got it, you move on. You don't have a whole class holding you back or trying to push you forward before you're ready.
With this system, how much more have you learned, or how much have you learned through the Alpha Omega curriculum on the Switched Online product than any other year of your academic life?
Well, I've learned a whole lot more details and everything about each subject. An example is in English. We've got in the unit I'm in poetry. We've gone into the kinds of poetry and who all wrote what kinds of poetry. I don't think I'd have learned that in a regular school, like a public school or any other private school for that matter.
Andrew, you were a part of the basketball program here at GCA that went 34-12 this season, had a remarkable season. If there's one thing that you walk away with, one idea that you walk away with this year of basketball, one thing you learned or one thing that was very valuable to you, what is that one thing?
Well, first off, this year we began the season with a lot more people than what we ended off with. And we went through a lot of things where either I or somebody else had to step up and help people. Like, you had to encourage them, be a servant to them, and just help them get through whatever they were going through. And then, like with our trail, he's our best player, and he sometimes gets down on himself about how if he didn't finish off the game correctly and we lost the game, he needed to be encouraged that next time we'd win. He'd make the right decisions and everything would be good.
Since at GCA, what has your spiritual growth been like?
Well, first off, we have teachers here who every single one of them has taught Bible, and we've been one-on-one with them, and we haven't been just preached at. We've been shown what everything means, and we talk about stuff. And then in basketball, like, our team has grown together. Like, I've loved to see how people like solve through their problems, like and get closer together. Like, we're all family now in God.
Andrew, we're sitting here 5 to 10 years from now. What do you think that you will be doing at that point?
Well, first off, I'll have graduated from high school and college, and I'll have a degree in something, something hopefully. And I think that I'd love to be at least an assistant coach somewhere, just to be around basketball. because I know I can't go to way up there.
Well, what do you like? What do you like about team sports? What's the big thing for you?
Well, I love basketball because you can't just depend on one person. You have to have a team, not just one person who scores 76 every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, thanks for the interview, and hopefully we'll be sitting with you, and you'll be the assistant coach for the Kentucky Wildcats in about 5 years.